morning, Level Up listeners, and welcome to a new week. Over the past few weeks, we've become expert mechanics for our body and mind machine. But what about the constant stream of data that's being fed into it? For the next 2 weeks, our theme is digital detox and peace of mind. We're going to explore how to reduce the energy drain from our digital world. Today, in episode 53, we start with the device that's always with us. Is your phone draining your energy? Let's level up.
So we've spent the last few weeks really digging into fine-tuning what we call the body and mind machine. You know, sleep, food, movement, taking breaks. But there's this other huge factor, right? This constant stream of data hitting us. So for the next couple of weeks, we're tackling digital detox and peace of mind. And today, we're zeroing in on that device that's, well, always with us. We're asking, is your phone actually draining your energy?
That's the core question.
Yeah.
Our mission today really is to help you spot the signs, the warning lights of digital fatigue, and to get a handle on how it's, impacting your mental well-being, because it's more than just feeling a bit tired.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that term. Digital fatigue, we hear it a lot, but what are we actually talking about? Is it just like looking at screens too much?
It's definitely linked to screen time, but goes deeper. Think of it as mental and physical exhaustion. It's caused by that prolonged exposure, the constant switching. It's really a modern flavor of burnout.
Oh.
And it's super common, especially, in places with a strong hustle culture or where FOMO, fear of missing out, is big, like you see in Indonesia. This always-on expectation just blurs everything. Work, life, it all blends together. And that fundamentally overloads our system. It pushes our body and mind machine into, an energy crisis that just gets depleted.
Right. Okay, so this is where I think it gets really practical for people listening. As we go through these signs, just maybe check in with yourself. Do any of these sound familiar? These are kind of the warning lights flashing on your dashboard.
Exactly. Warning lights. So first up, mental exhaustion, that feeling of brain fog. You find it hard to concentrate. Maybe making decisions feels tough, or you just can't seem to finish tasks. That's often cognitive overload. Your brain is just tired from switching between apps, taking in so much information all the time.
Okay, brain fog.
Yeah.
What else?
Then there's emotional instability. Maybe you notice you're more irritable or anxious or just feeling kind of low, maybe without a clear trigger. Sometimes that's tied into the whole social media thing, that cycle of comparison, needing validation,
Makes sense.
And physically, too. Real physical discomfort. Things like sore eyes, headaches cropping up more often, or that naggy neck and shoulder pain, often from just, bad posture looking down at the phone.
Oh, yeah, the tech neck.
That's the one. And a really big one, sleep disturbances. That blue light from our screens, it actively suppresses melatonin. That's the hormone you need for good sleep. So your sleep quality tanks, and then guess what? You're more vulnerable to feeling anxious the next day. It's a cycle.
Wow. Okay, so it feeds into itself.
It really does. And finally, maybe a loss of interest in things you used to enjoy offline. Hobbies, seeing friends face-to-face. Those quick, easy dopamine hits from the phone can actually make real-world stuff feel less rewarding. It can lead to a kind of detachment.
Okay, so it's not just the time we spend, although that's part of it. There's something uniquely draining about the phone itself. What's actually happening inside our heads with this constant connection?
Yeah, there's some fascinating research on this. One idea is the brain drain hypothesis. It suggests that just having your smartphone nearby, even if it's off face down on the table, it actually reduces your available cognitive capacity.
Really? Just its presence?
Seems so.
No.
Because part of your brain is apparently working in the background, actively using resources not to pick it up, not to check it. And then you've got the dopamine loop. Every little ping, every notification, every like, it triggers a tiny release of dopamine. Think of the brain's reward chemical, feels good for a second, right? But then it creates this craving for more. It traps you in this cycle of checking.
So what does all that mean, big picture?
Well, it means this constant distraction is, in a way, rewiring our brains. We get better at fragmented attention, maybe, but worse at deep, focused work. Creative thinking suffers. You can see how this connects to broader mental health trends. You mentioned Indonesia earlier, the fact that 1 in 3 adolescents there reports mental health challenges. Well, our digital habits are likely part of that complex picture.
It's really about freedom, isn't it? We think about discipline for our money, our health, but maybe we need to apply that same discipline to our tech use. These phones, they're amazing tools, obviously, but they can also become these invisible colonizers, taking over our time, our focus, our energy, without us fully realizing it.
That's a powerful way to put it. Invisible colonizers. It reminds me of something Indonesia's first president, Sukarno, said. He talked about revolution being an inner struggle, about fighting and subduing the negative things inside that hinder progress. I think for us today, learning to manage our digital lives, that's a really key part of that inner struggle. It's about reclaiming that focus, that freedom of mind.
So maybe something to think about, just mull over. Your phone is literally designed to capture your attention. That's its job. The real question becomes, are you in control of your attention, or is your phone? Recognizing these signs we talked about, that fatigue, that's really step one in starting to take back control. So here's a simple challenge for today. Just notice. Notice how many times you find yourself picking up your phone without a really clear reason. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it just yet. Just observe the habit. See what your pattern is. That awareness is the starting point. Thanks for diving deep with us today. Next time, we're going to get practical with a technique called the digital sunset to help manage these distractions.
Thank you for joining us on Level Up. Tomorrow, we'll dive into a powerful, practical technique for managing digital distractions, the digital sunset. Until then, be mindful of your energy and keep leveling up.